Don't take me serious. It says, oh, you were one of the screaming on the street. Nah. I had never gotten that far. But I was definitely having a lot of debates on the internet. Okay, chat.
It would have been just please.
Hold on.
You begging and pleading would have been just please, just. I'm doing everything. I'm giving you everything. I'm not even cheating on you. I'm just trying. You look sad.
She don't appreciate the type of man she got. Things she chooses to say to me. I worked hard enough where that stuff shouldn't get said to me. It might seem petty, but it's not. Especially when I'm moving the right way. Take care of my girl. I take care of my son. Take care of my family. Every night I'm at home with her watching movies, doing this, doing that.
So this is Hitman Holla. I'm gonna assume he talking about his fiance or wife who was shot in her neck like 2-3 years ago during like a home invasion robbery. I think he's here talking about how he does everything for this girl. And from what I've seen, he does love his girl. I met Hitman Holla maybe 2017 in Miami, maybe like 2017, 2018. I met him in Miami. Tall dude, by the way. And from what I could see, he loves his woman. And according to him, he's faithful. He takes care of her. He does everything to make her happy. And unfortunately, she's just not grateful for it. She's always complaining about what could be done better. She talks to him any type of way. And I just think it's unfortunate that the very thing women ask for, they resent you when you give it to them. That's still something else I haven't been able to figure out. I don't really understand it. But that's what he's talking about here, and he's breaking this down. And Naughty, the villain, is kind of just breaking down why she just doesn't really, she doesn't really respect men like this. So here's a 2-part series. We're going to break down what he's saying, how she feels, right? And then we're going to talk about it.
Don't go to magic. Don't go to opium. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, goddamn, what I got to do? I even came back to make sure she was even more happier. Got her a chain, got her this, booked the cruise. I did all that, and I'm still at this point. It's like, what more do I got to do to not like to do this? I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, like, yeah, I'm trying, like, you know what I'm saying? So only problem is I feel like I'm getting treated like a who's ain't. I know right now who treating their girls terrible, who don't, you know what I'm saying? Who don't feel like I feel, and I just feel disrespected and unappreciated. Like, that's my whole argument.
All of my respect goes out the window for me and like this, because what do you mean you giving this everything? More than the average woman receives. You're not cheating. You're not beating her ass. You're showing up for her. You're encouraging her, supporting her, loving her, doing all these things. And you letting her talk to you like a dog? I gave y'all the video the other day about a simp. That's a simp. That is a simp. If you will sit there and let a berate you, emasculate you, and bring you the fuck down as a man, especially when you're doing everything for her, she don't have no wants, needs, nothing. Have respect for yourself. Have dignity. You sitting there letting that walk all over you like a dog. How you gonna sit there and let that bitch talk to you any kind of way? And you doing everything. Take some of that back.
Because the problem is a lot of us have been raised by our mothers. And we've been taught as Black men that you're supposed to tolerate a woman not being able to control her emotions, saying whatever, and talking to us any type of way. And because women inherently know that men are not going to just cut them loose and dry, they keep the disrespect going, right? Now, there was once upon a time women didn't have rights. So a woman could only go so far with her disrespect. Now that women have a lot more leverage and skin in the game over the last 100 years, maybe we're going on about 104 years. 1920 was the year that women really started getting real liberation, especially in the West. Women talk to men any type of way, and Black women talk to their men any type of way, because you're like, man, get out of here. And you walk out the crib to get away from her, but you're still going to protect her. You're still going to provide for her. You're still going to do X, Y, Z. And she'll still love you or know what to say to you or know your favorite meal so that you let it go. Or some of you guys are too invested in the woman. You done already had kids with her. You already moved her into the crib. So you got to tolerate a lot of this, right? This is what you guys need to understand, okay? Your respect goes farther than your life. Your respect goes farther than whatever legacy you have with this woman. If a woman does not respect you, you're not even going to make it to legacy time with her, because then soon enough, the children are not going to respect you. And then your name is not even going to be respected. What a lot of guys are failing to realize is when a woman is showing you she does not respect you, she is not going to stay with you, bro. The cheating is going to start happening. The looking for someone better is going to start happening. The breaking apart the relationship. The divorce is going to happen. And some of you guys miss the signs when they're right in front of your face super early that this is what's going to happen to you, bro. You need to address disrespect as soon as it happens. You don't wait for the disrespect to stack up. As soon as the disrespect start, you get on her ass. You get on her ass like you're the defender and she's Steph Curry right at the 3 line. You got to be, matter of fact, at half, bro, you got to pick up Steph, because he's going to pull a 3. She's going to pull that disrespect out of her ass, and you got to be on that ASAP. No. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. You can go home. No, I'm not about to pay for this dinner and you just disrespecting me. Hey, yo, split the check. Yo, she could pay for what she ate. Stop letting women get away with disrespect. Stop simping, bro. Y'all be trying to let women get away with the disrespect because you're trying to get some pussy. You just wanted to stop doing that, bro. Because y'all be thinking it's just gonna nah, bro. It doesn't just stop here. It extends to the next girl. It's like a virus. It extends to the next girl, then the next girl, then the next girl, then the next girl, and then other girls watch how women treat you and act around you and disrespect you, and then they feel comfortable disrespecting you. Now, some women recognize how to stay in a woman's place, and they'll never disrespect you. They'll watch another girl disrespect you, and she'll be turned off by the girl. Like, yo, look at how you treating your man. He treats you so good, right? But some women also know women know they got their by the balls, and they're never gonna get right. Right? So you think if you keep tolerating the disrespect, you're almost telling yourself in your head, man, maybe she ain't happy. Maybe I gotta do something that's gonna make her happy so she stops disrespecting me. Listen to me. You are never going to make a woman happy, bro. There is nothing you're going to do on God's green earth that's going to make a woman happy. I don't care if you took her from out the dumpster and put her on a yacht. You are not going to make her happy. An unhappy woman will always be unhappy unless she makes a change and does the shadow work within herself. You are never going to be able to make her happy. Stop trying to make women happy. Stop tolerating disrespect. Stop being afraid to check a chick as soon as she starts to disrespect. Just like when the defender got to pick up Steph at half court, you got to pick her up at half court. As soon as she catch that ball and dribble it disrespectfully, you got to be on her ass. Like, nah. Like, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that. And some women are never going to respect it. They're going to be like, Negro, who you think you are? You ain't going to tell me. Bet, leave. And now the thing is, because there's such simps and wimps nowadays, she'll go to somebody that's going to tolerate that. But if every guy stands on code the same way these women are standing on code now in this monetized dating market, they trying to make sure every single guy spend $1 or spend something on them before they even show you that they interested. The way all of them standing on code, us as men have to realize that we regulate the world when we stand on code. Women don't regulate the world. They tear the world apart when we start going in their direction. When we come in our direction, we regulate this. Yo, if you start to disrespect, that's it. She go to the next guy and do that. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. Like what? And then she gonna figure out, damn, guys really don't like this. Guys really don't like this. Like they don't like me testing them and trying them and disrespecting them. Which we're gonna get into another video soon, guys, because I want to react to this next video because this video pissed me off, clean off, right? Like guys, you got to stop tolerating disrespect from women and stop trying to make them happy, okay? It's not going to work. It's not. And other women are going to lose the respect for you. Now, back to Naughty the Villain. She's talking about she's losing respect for Hitman Holla because he's tolerating this kind of behavior. And this is kind of what I'm talking about, because even though she's pointing out what Hitman Holla's girl is doing wrong, I think her name is Cinnamon, even though she's pointing out what she's doing wrong, she's still operating with the same programming and software as Cinnamon. Why? Because your anger in this video, even though I know you probably addressed the woman in your full video, your anger in this video initially started with you being upset with the guy. When in reality, all of your frustration and temperament should have been focused on the girl. Because you women consistently brainwash us into believing that we have to please y'all, and then you just expect men to know that you're full of shit. That's not fair. A lot of women do that. Oh, I was just angry. You should have known I didn't mean that. What you mean? You do everything in your power for me to trust the words that come out of your mouth and trust your actions. But then, you know what I'm saying? What you say is one thing and what you do is something different. So now I'm just learning not to trust anything you say. And it's going to be everything you do. And women get offended when you don't trust what they say. But it's not even the fact that you don't trust what they say. It's because you're not foolish enough to believe the words that's coming out of their mouth. So you sitting here, your temperament is focused on Hitman Holla instead of being focused on that chick who obviously does not appreciate the fact that she has a man that make money. She does not appreciate that. She don't appreciate that because men are taught that we need to treat our women good to keep them. And I'm here to tell you, I've been noticing the better you treat a woman, the more disrespect and resentment she's going to have for you.
You better cut that off. This is simp behavior. Simp behavior is when a man will sit there and accept shit from a woman and still provide her with everything she needs. Going above and beyond to provide her with everything she needs. She treats you like shit, talk to you crazy, bring you down, emasculate you. And you putting up with it. You're a simp. Sorry, you're a simp. Shout out to her. She got a one. She got a fucking simp that's going to work his ass. I work his fingers to the fucking bone just to make sure that he can give her anything she wants. She's still going to be like, this is not enough.
And chat, best believe women take value in doing this. They smile behind your back and they give each other high fives. Like, oh yeah, you know, I got a stupid dude. He's going to do whatever I tell him. Oh yeah, I've had a girl like this. It didn't matter what I did. She just wasn't happy. She wasn't satisfied. It doesn't matter. She ran me into the ground. Oh, you're tired? You're tired of pleasing me? You ain't good enough. Let me go find the next. Demons, bro. You have to cut it off you have to cut it off as soon as it starts. You have to let a woman earn everything that you give her. Stop giving things to women just so that she can want you. They almost never end up wanting you. You got to make them earn every single thing they give you. Every single thing, that you give them, you have to make them earn it. They have to earn that. Stop freely giving away protection. Stop freely giving away money. Stop freely giving away dick. Don't just be giving these hoes dick because you want to give a hoe some dick. You got to see, like, do you fit the criteria of a woman I want for real? And you're going to start figuring out that a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. And now imagine you about to go provide and bust your ass for a woman, pay down her debts, buy her mom a house, help her start a business. You about to do all this shit before she's even shown you that she's worthy to receive any of that. And now when you're giving it to her, you ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing what I want you to do. It's a sick world out here, bro.
You're a simp. Stand up. Have some respect for yourself. I don't give a fuck if that's your wife. I don't give a fuck if that's your baby mama. Have some respect for yourself. Stand up for yourself. You begging and pleading. You begging and pleading with a bitch. Just please. Just. I'm doing everything. I'm giving you everything. I'm not even cheating on you. I'm just trying. You look sad. You look sad, bro.
Okay, but what about the woman? What does she look like?
And she's just sitting there. crying tears of manipulation. And as soon as they was done recording this, I know she got her ass up and wiped the tears and had a smile on her face because she don't give a stand the up, bro. You begging and pleading with me. Just please, just I'm doing everything. I'm giving you everything. I'm not even cheating on you. I'm just trying. You look sad.
She don't appreciate the type of man she got. Things she chooses to say to me. I worked hard enough where that stuff shouldn't get said to me.
Yeah, and I know exactly how he feels, and you were supposed to cut that off as soon as that started. We got to put the dog back in the men, man. As soon as that nonsense started, it should have been, all right, I'm out. On my way out, I'm going to crack your best friend or put straight meat down her throat, right? Probably going to buy her something nice that I ain't never buy you, and I'm out the door. And we on to the next one. Y'all be, and listen, I've seen Cinnamon. She's not an ugly woman. Bro, stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro.
Work to do for myself, but like all these petty arguments and all like I said, we've gotten better since we had our talk. But I just feel like we need to really cherish each other for real, and leave all the petty shit to the side. Like, we don't argue about nothing serious at all. Like, and I tell you all the time, like, how much I appreciate you. How much you, like, I give you props nonstop. And then when I get on social media, it's, oh, I'm jealous of you. Oh, I tried to keep you by having a baby. Oh, I'm this bad mom. Like, what?
Let me say this too, right? Because I don't wanna just completely on Cinnamon. Sometimes y'all be saying the worst shit to some of y'all girls. Y'all do incredibly hurtful and harmful to them. But regardless, that doesn't warrant for any woman to make her man feel like he's not appreciated. Because women will justify lashing out with their emotions based on however they feel that day. Right? Period. A lot of women, like I said before, they don't appreciate having a provider. In 2026, a guy that pays her bills and takes care of her is not appreciated. I could already tell most of what she's wearing and what she got on has been paid for by him. And I'm not going to sit here and act like he's totally innocent and he's just a hardworking dude and he take care of her. But I know a lot of men would not treat this girl the way he does. They just would not. They wouldn't. He can have, I'm not going to tell you he could find any chick to do that for him, but it'll probably be easier for him to find a girl that's going to ride or die for him than it is for her to find a guy that's going to take care of her. And that's what I need women to understand. There's a difference. I think as a provider, you shouldn't be tolerated from your girl. But as a girl, you kind of have to put yourself in a place where you could tolerate some of the argument, petty, because you're crying over the fact that you're having petty arguments. And it's like, well, be grateful you're not having a serious kind of argument, right? And I can hear the pain of what she's talking about because it's like she just wants to be happy. He just wants to be respected. You got to break that down however you break that down, because some of y'all might lean on the fact like, well, she deserves to be happy. And some of y'all might lean on the fact that he says, well, I deserve to be respected. But it sounds like you don't really have a real problem, right? It sounds like you're feeling shit because maybe you're sensitive about certain things. I could understand. She's a woman, she's emotional, probably just had a baby for him, shit. But as a woman, you still got to be careful about how you make a man feel with the words that come out your mouth, because I think too often women, specifically black women, I've noticed this in black culture, in almost every black culture, not just the American black woman, the African black woman, the Colombian black woman. They have a habit of just tearing other black men down with their mouth. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not going to tell you other races of women don't do it, but I see it way more often when it comes to black women.
And now I'm just going on a fucking rant. I'm just going on a rant. But a bad mom, I'm jealous of you, I'm a horrible fiance, all this shit. And I had to realize it's just the internet. Everybody had to tell me it's just the internet. These people are miserable behind these keyboards. But my thing is, like, bro, I do not want to keep fighting with you over the petty shit at all.
Someone said, if no one is cheating physically or abusing or blowing money, why all of this drama? Keep your relationship, guys, and your girl off the internet. That's all I'm going to say. Keep it off the net. Says, men in love, women in business. Men got to start giving the conditional love that women give them. Only unconditional love should be for your kids. Yeah. I definitely think men should conditionally love their women, bro. I think overall, this is kind of what I think when it pertains to men, right? I think a lot of men need to conditionally love their woman. Stop loving your woman through all the heartache, all the, football teams have ran up in her. Stop looking past shit to embrace her when she's not going to look past the fact that you're a bum, you don't have money, you're broke, you got a little wee-wee. She's not going to look past that shit. That's all going to weigh in her choice as to whether she's going to let you or give you the time of day or not. The unfortunate thing with guys is that we be trying to love our woman through, oh my gosh, she gained 45 pounds, but it's all cool. If she would leave your ass if you gain 20 pounds, or she'll start looking at men on Instagram or start comparing you to somebody else, stop doing that for her, because women love you conditionally. They will never love you unconditionally. They love you on the terms of what you are doing for them at that point in time. Whether it's giving them money, making them look good, making her feel good, they love you conditionally. But as men, it's like, nah, I want to love her unconditionally. I want to love her no matter what. And it's like some of y'all don't be realizing that just your presence of being next to this woman is you loving her. You're giving her the protection just because you're next to her. And it's like, I paint this example all the time. If you're laying in bed with a girl and you hear a noise at night, right? And you go to check out the noise, you immediately are keeping her safe, right? Or if a guy come bust in the bedroom, with intent to harm, he probably gonna kill you first because he knows that you are programmed to protect and attack. Women know this. Women, sometimes you'll notice, if you guys ever go out late night or you're at like a party scene, some women will grab, when they feel you're like you're a safe guy, they will gravitate to you to avoid or try to get away from somebody else. They'll come and gravitate to you. And it's like, it's just their instinct to know that we're going to protect them, right? But we instinctually don't know how to deal with women. We don't know when to say, all right, like, you're disrespecting me. You're trying to, you're trying to get one up on me, or like, you're not trying to follow my program. I'm going to cut you off. As men, we just don't do that. And I feel like we need to do more of that because we feel like we're losing our woman. We can't get the woman we want. We can't get the relationship we want. Our marriages are falling apart. And I'm telling y'all, all of this is happening because us as men, we don't take control over these situations and we just go with the flow with women. Women don't even know what they're going to think about you tomorrow when they wake up. They don't even know if they're going to cry for no reason the following day. You don't have to tolerate this ish from them, bro. Literally, if a girl is not on your program exactly the way you want her to be on your program, cut her off. You don't need to provide for her. You don't need to give her a damn thing, bro.